Episode 1. Hi.
This is actual episode 1.
Real, genuine, bona fide, electrified episode 1
of PodKrabs. Trademark something soon.
I mean, we kind of recorded another number 1.
Yeah, but
it was shit.
Yeah.
You're not ever going to hear it.
And we're only going to give to you the best shit.
Good. Okay. So today I'm joined by me, Adam Funk on Twitter, Adam_Funk.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
Get it right.
I'm joined by Jim.
Yes, the wonderful @EvilGeneralFoo on Twitter.
And we've got special guest in the studio.
Our soft boyfriend.
Softest boyfriend. We both love him. We both sat upon him.
Sat upon his knee.
At BurboCreations.
Hey guys,
Matt, beautiful boy with your beautiful bassy voice.
Yeah, you're fine for levels. Don't worry. You can probably hang around here and you'll be peachy keen.
I'll stay back here.
Yeah,
so yeah. This is exciting. We're all creative children.
We're creative boys.
Creative boys, creative soft boys in need of hugging and loving.
Yeah.
I thought since this is episode 1, the best way to sort of get to it in a real way, if you haven't heard a PodKrab in your life, would just be, hi, I'm Adam. I like to make art and drawings and noises online and in real life. Like that. Apart from that was Jim. So yeah, follow me on Twitter if you want any of that good stuff, and maybe one day something bigger will come of it all. Because I like to communicate, and if you have an idea, it could end up on the PodKrab. Yeah, we'll like usually throw out questions and stuff midweek whenever we record, and like take them in. So feel free to join us and connect. Okay, Jim, who are you and what do you do and why are you in my sound studio?
Well, I booked this here sound studio, so technically you're on my turf. But hi, I'm Jim again at EvilGeneralFoo on the Twitter, and I am some form of artist, but these days I sort of specialise in sound and doing graphic design and making stickers.
Stickers for
Car Club Subete.
Check them
follow
out.
us on Facebook, and by us I mean me.
If you like cars and you like going fast and boys.
Yeah.
If you love boys.
If you love boys.
If you like looking at boys.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, well, yeah.
Follow Car Club Subete.
Follow Car Club Subete. Subete means all in Japanese, which means we do everything. And by we, again, I mean me.
Jim's really white. We record this on Jim's laptop, which has lots of Japanese writing on the back.
It is exclusively Japanese. There's no other language.
He's so white.
I'm very white.
He speaks Japanese.
I love manga.
Jim.
Especially Initial D.
We have a level here.
Yeah, we're capping it quite a lot, actually.
Good. And Matt, you're our art boyfriend.
What do you do, my boy?
Tell us about yourself. Tell us, what does BurboCreations do?
Okay, so I am creating a comic book.
Oh, that's nice.
And that is what I do. This is what BurboCreations does.
Is there any particular edge on the comic? I don't mean the guitarist for you too. I mean, is there anything that your comic does that another comic doesn't?
I mean, he's got this cheeky glare on his face. To be fair, Matt's project is kind of like part of his master's degree. So like,
in the same way that this is part of Adam's.
Oh yeah, this is like the. I'm doing this for my master's degree, and it's not bullshit.
Yeah.
Hi Sam.
Hi Sam.
So like, Matt's comic is something we're all sort of like giving him a little bit of a hand on his master's project, and he came fresh from a meeting today and asked if he could join us in the room. So,
and I only knew about it when we were sitting our buttocks down.
That's the element of surprise, Jim.
Oh, I like it.
Keep you on your seat.
I'm slightly far back on my seat, but I'm comfortable, and that's what counts.
So yeah, like what's exciting about Matt's comic is that because we're all involved, it might become like a more public thing when it's at a stage where it can be talked about.
As soon as it can be talked about, I'll be on here to advertise.
Pour it out.
And it's going to go for it.
And we're going to pimp it. We're going to pimp the shit out of it. And we're going to pimp the shit out of @BurboCreations. And if you don't follow him, I'll kill myself.
Follow him!
I do art as well.
Don't want to die.
He does do art. He does art under BurboCreations on the Facebooks as well. So
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
My God, you have such a broad social media spread. You're so much better than me.
But guys, speaking of social media, I thought we could have a... Well, firstly, before I get into this... Our Coca-Cola brand products today were all on brand with Coke Vanilla.
Yep.
Cha-ching.
It's good shit.
But I thought in the vein of social media, maybe we could have a toast to Club Penguin.
No! Is it? No!
They've announced, guys, and I'm really sorry to say this, that very much like Vine, Club Penguin is now no more.
Don't, no.
Oh, that's fizzy.
That's the fizz.
That's almost as gassy as me.
That's the fizz of death.
So let's have a moment for Club Penguin now.
Oh, that's.
Oh, that made me burp real hard.
Yep.
You made me.
And that's how much we miss Club Penguin.
But guys, so like, I don't know if it's closed yet, but go save your accounts. Go check them out. Go pour one out for Club Penguin.
Yeah, but do it in a place where it's where you should. Don't do it in a sound studio.
Yeah.
Surrounded by thousands of pounds worth of equipment.
We're also not allowed drinks in here. Sorry, we're not allowed Coke brand products in here.
No, only Beppis.
That's this is a Beppis only sound studio.
Yeah,
And
which is strange considering that we're surrounded by like red.
Yeah, and blue chairs, Jim.
Yeah, and a white floor. This room is Beppis.
And I hate it.
Yeah,
I mean,
we like Beppis, but
secretly I really love Beppis.
Yeah, I actually sort of prefer Beppis Max.
But we want to get that Coca-Cola Boba sponsorship.
Boba.
Yeah,
and it's good stuff. So you should drink it.
It makes you burp. None of these are fake.
No, these are all real, and most of the time they hurt.
Yeah, my eyes are watering.
Oh, we've got our first dribble.
This is a PodKrabs official first dribble. Thanks, guys. This is what I wanted from the podcast.
So yeah, Club Penguin's dead. Why?
I think it.
Are you suggesting to me that it has no user base?
It might not make money anymore.
When did it?
I think that might be the issue. You mean you never just stole your dad's credit card? No. Signed up for an account.
No, because when I wanted to do some hardcore online gaming that wasn't RuneScape, I played either Habbo Hotel or like a real kid, I played the Bim Weevils game.
The Bim Weevils
game.
I know Habbo died a few years ago, and Club Penguin's out, so I guess Bim Weevils is all we've got, guys. So like, let's jump on that.
Let's create a Weevil.
Can we get a Bim Weevil society going? Does it cost to have a Bim Weevil?
No, you just need 3 people, and then it technically becomes a society.
No, but like, do we like need to pay for an account?
Don't apologize.
Yeah, don't apologize at all. Matt, Matt has Tourette's, and that just adds to the excitement.
Yeah, we love it.
Anything.
He's a good boy.
So like,
and we want you to feel comfortable about having Tourette's here, because we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like, we basically are. If anyone stumbles across this on the internet, then their computer automatically has Tourette's.
Yeah.
So like,
we're infecting them.
Yeah. Yeah, can we get like Bim Weevils accounts? If you're a pod friend, if you're a PodKrab friend, get a Bim Weevils account and then tell me how to sign up to one. Because I'm not going to look it up and I might forget.
We probably will forget.
But I really want to like flood Bim Weevils now that Club Penguin's gone. we need a new base.
We need to crash the servers, guys. we need to get Bim Weevils generating some form of turnover for, was it CITV?
Maybe.
Yeah. So they need that because I don't know, money, and we'll get Club Bim Weevils going again.
Yeah. Bring back Club Penguin on Bin Weevil. Where it belongs.
Yeah.
In the bin.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
So yeah, that's my in memoriam, I think. Nice. That was good.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to. We're all burping. There we go.
Okay, so
yeah.
We've talked about ourselves
and Club Penguin.
Which they were the 2 pressing matters.
Yeah.
We have some questions.
We do.
We've got some fan questions.
From
the boys back home.
From the boys back home, which is varying places for us, as we're all spread pretty decently across the country.
Now this one is a little controversial. Joe.
As long as it's not talking about ISIS or anything.
Jim, I hate to break this to you.
Shit.
A friend of the show, friend of the Joe.
He's
asked, and Like, okay, who would win in a fight between Isis and the genie from Aladdin?
Firstly, obviously, it's the genie from Aladdin.
Well, see, I'm on the other side of this. I think it's Isis, Jim. And like, I didn't want to answer this question because it's about Isis, but I knew we'd have differing opinions.
Let's substitute Isis for for a slightly more comical force of people.
Okay.
Like maybe Jafar and his troops from Aladdin.
Okay, so if like Jafar.
So at least we're keeping this within the Disney realm.
Yeah, at least we're keeping this in the Middle East, Jim. Thanks.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Good.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, guys. Don't do Jimgate.
Jim, you're a monster.
I'm sorry.
Why would you say that? Just because they're both from the Middle East.
I just wanted to keep it canon.
Just because they're both evil and from the Middle East.
But yes, okay,
For
so
real here, ridiculing them is the right thing to do.
yeah, no, because they are.
Them seriously, they'll hurt us badly.
Yeah.
Politics.
And that's enough politics for today. But yeah, come on.
Listen, right, I don't support ISIS in any way, Jafar in any way. But like,
You have a doll of him.
yeah, I do. I have a really sexy Jafar doll.
He does.
He's got like a really buff body,
And little,
because it's his standard Action Man body with a Jafar head put on top,
literally just crammed on there.
and he just looks so hot. Like, when you
with his long face, consisting of many spheres.
yeah, and I lost his turban because one of my friend's cats ate it.
Well, that's not really losing it. That's
Well-
having it taken from you cruelly by a friend's cat.
Yeah, but he's bald underneath.
What, a cat?
No, Jafar.
Oh.
No, ISIS.
Oh.
I don't know if that's canon in the Aladdin universe that Jafar's bald underneath his turban, but like, it is on his figure and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Is there any scene in Aladdin where Jafar takes off the turban and reveals that he's a bald
bit where
man?
he's an old man, and he's like, "Show me the lamp, boy!" And then he like takes his old man costume off and his Jafar underneath, which never really struck me because the old man's pretty much naked. I don't really know where
You can hide a lot under a loincloth.
I suppose.
I often have to.
I also like that his master plan was to disguise as a loinclothed old man.
Oh, I mean, that's crucial in any step.
If I wanted to
Right.
break into the Cave of Wonders, I would absolutely become like raisins. Some crazy old boy.
15 years ago!
1992. Yeah. Sprout. That's not good. Let's not break out Grandpa Lou Pickles. Yeah.
Watched Rugrats the other day.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the bomb. Right.
So we're going to bring in some Grandpa Luke. No, we won't.
Listen, Scout, we gotta talk about ISIS. Right. So, like, I don't support ISIS because they're horrible, but the genie can't do anything unless someone tells him to. So if it's just the genie independently, he can't do shit, and ISIS are always gonna pick up the lamp and be like,
Do stuff for us.
yeah.
Well, we're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. So
Damn it, Jafar!
I really hope the genie doesn't exist.
Well, I suppose you've sort of cleared that one up.
Well, no, because like maybe like some lawful good would pick up the lamp, and then I think the genie would win.
See, the genie is less of an opposing force in this. He's more of an actual weapon.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Then he also does become free at the end of the film.
So we need to establish whether this is Freeney, which we'll call him from now on.
Yes.
Or Preeney.
Preeney. I like the Preeney.
So Preeney would have no chance.
Yeah, he'd be like, "I'm sorry, Al," and he'd look sad and be like teary-eyed as he like does ISIS's bidding.
I didn't want to do this, Al.
They've asked me to make promotional videos for them.
The editing is awful.
He's there with like Sony Vegas trying to like stitch together.
This isn't the industry standard. So yeah,
Preeney would really fucking suck in that situation.
But
potentially, depending on who his master is. Freeney,
that's a different world.
it's a whole new world.
You're just a gift that keeps giving.
Yeah, that's why I don't give people gifts.
he like spends the whole movie being like, man, you know, if I could make a wish, I'd be free. And Aladdin's like, well, maybe I'll sort that for you later. And he's like, okay.
Not after you do my bidding for a while.
Yeah, and he like really pressures Al to make him free. And then the second he does, he's like, right, I'm off to Disneyland. So I don't really know where his alignment is.
I think maybe maybe he's a neutral party that just does not want to get involved.
Maybe, but then do we consider the return of Jafar as well? Because he comes back from visiting the world,
Zawardo.
just to see Al and Jasmine, because he says there's nothing in the world quite like a friend.
Well, surely he's got more friends.
Apparently not.
I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of being a Freeney. Once you're a Freeney, do you still have the power to grant wishes?
Yes.
Yeah, he's magic.
He's still magic.
He's like straight up magic.
So why doesn't Al release him at the start of the movie and then just still continue to use?
This is why I'm like, would he help? Like, would he fight ISIS with us, or would he like just be like, I'm off to Disneyland. Goodbye, everyone.
It was magical knowing you.
And he's just gone. We're like, oh shit. So yeah, but also maybe he was spiteful because like Al did trick him in the film.
This is true.
He's like, no genie could get me out of a cave, and he's like, fuck you, I'll prove it. So like, yeah, Freeney alignment is like so vague to me. He might be chaotic neutral.
Oh, that's a good place to be though. Like, I think I'd happily settle myself within the chaotic neutral if I was a Freeney. I would settle myself within the chaotic neutral like foundations. Like, I think that would be good. I think that'd be a good place to be, because then you still do whatever you want. I thought we just had a question roll in, but like that's simply not possible.
I've got a question.
You got Matt.
I've got a question. Right.
Fire away, Matt.
So, who in the industry right now could take over Robin Williams as a voice actor?
As a voice actor?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Because would that be...
Is there anyone?
In the terms of like being in the same league, or like as in like a legacy role?
As in it's the same league that could build their own...
I think there are plenty of voice actors within the same league as Robin Williams. Like I regard Robin Williams more as an actor than a voice actor, because they are two different things.
You mean you didn't love him as the rapping bat in Billy?
Yes.
Pretty good.
But like people like Joe DiMaggio, like they're iconic people that are, I suppose, considerably younger.
Yeah, I feel like get like the short shrift really, because like when it comes to people like, if I said to you like Billy West, see, you give me that blank look, but like what if I said like he's Fry, Professor Farnsworth, and who else is he? Zap Brannigan.
The test voice for Invader Zim.
Yeah, he's all those characters on Futurama, and then he was Bugs Bunny for a bit in the 90s, and like Billy West. What else does he do? He's loads of people.
He is loads of people, which is the art of being a.
So you're saying that yes to my question?
Yeah, I think there's people who like, because Robin Williams was like in films and in animated things,
yes,
where it's like you know his face as well, so you're able to go, oh, there he is. There's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
But then there's like a whole world of people who you've just like, because you don't know their faces, but you've probably heard their voices a million times.
Yeah. Like if you got like a really, really good actor of like a similar time, like, and then they just ventured into voice acting, then they'd probably have the same appeal, just because of like if Robin Williams didn't do any of the acting prior to being a voice actor, then he would be the same as like Billy West or
well, Robin Williams is a brilliant example as well. Like, have you seen Aladdin 2: The Return of Jafar? Matt, we're gonna watch that.
I call myself an animator.
Well, like, okay.
So do I.
I mean, really, it was a straight-to-TV movie that no one saw. So like, but like, Robin Williams had a dispute with Disney, and he was like, oh, I don't want to. You like broke my contract, so I'm not gonna be in the sequel. So they got Dan Castellaneta in to do the voice, and like, you know who Dan Castellaneta is?
I need to educate myself by the looks of things.
He's Homer Simpson.
Homer Simpson.
So like, in the second film, the genie went from being like, oh, like funny like Jack Nicholson joke to being like, hey everybody, because like Dan Castellaneta's not got a great range.
He's a good voice actor.
He's great, yeah. Like, Homer Simpson's brilliant.
Yeah.
But, like...
Range.
Yeah, so, like, if you watch those two films, especially because, like, Robin Williams came back for the third one, Aladdin and the Prince of Thieves. I'm really up in my Aladdin game.
You are, yeah.
If you watch, like, all three of them in a row, it's, like, good genie, weird genie, good genie again.
Everybody, the sequels are never good.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Has there been a movie where the sequel's better?
Terminator, yeah. I was gonna say Die Hard, but Die Hard 1 and 2 are just as good as each other. Cars, obviously.
Jim, wow.
You need to question your life.
I do every day.
A lot of people like Toy Story's siblings.
Yeah. No. Oh my God, they're an Alien.
Yeah, Aliens is a really good film.
That era, the 80s, was pretty good for sequels as it goes. Airplane.
Back to the Future 2. Airplane is a sequel. Oh, wait, no, it's a remake. Anyway.
Yeah. And then, what's the one with Leslie
Nielsen? Naked Gun.
Naked Gun 2. Hot Shots. Was that
I actually have never seen Hot Shots Part 2, or I don't even know if Hot Shots Part 1 exists.
Yeah. If presuming Part 1 does exist,
then Hot Shots Part 2 is absolutely a sequel.
Yeah, because, well, no, like, I've only ever heard of Hot Shots Part 2.
That's what I mean. Like, I've never...
That is the one people always talk about.
Kill Bill?
Yeah,
I think they're both just as good as each other.
Yeah,
I fucking love Kill Bill.
Yes.
Very, very much so.
The animation scene in Kill Bill is incredible.
Yeah, it's tight.
Shame they didn't make it a second Tank Girl movie, but we'll save that. We'll save that for another day.
Is it a shame, or is it a shame that they've never remade it good? Or that Hewlett and Vine just didn't get to make it themselves? Do you know how much I've wanted that film? Actually, no, because I still enjoy watching it. It's a blast if you like that.
I'm really glad I got to watch it in a cinema once as well.
Yeah.
Like, that was a good day. That was a good day we had.
That was Jim and I's first date.
Yes.
We went and held hands and watched the Tank Girl movie.
We were like, this is empowering.
Our university's film theatre.
Yeah.
Surrounded by a lot of women.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It was very good. Big fan. Another film that I wish got a sequel, Waterworld.
Jim.
I can't afford it.
Jim.
There is not enough money on the planet to generate
Kevin Costner. I don't trust Kevin Costner to do it. Nice set though.
I mean, is there a second Planes film out in the same lieu as Cars? Because, you know, obviously the sequel to Cars.
There is. There's Planes and then there's Planes, Fire and Rescue.
Oh.
Okay.
Did you even know? Did you even know?
No, I think no is the wrong word. Probably care. Care is probably more accurate.
I would say I was really surprised how fast they managed to shit out a Planes sequel.
Well,
because like I think Planes came out after Cars 2.
Yes.
And like Planes, Fire and Rescue was just out, I think maybe the same year, if not the year after.
Fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, we've got a lot of shots we didn't use because some of them just managed to be 5 out of 10 enough to make one film. So let's use the sub-5s to make a second.
I'd love that if Planes. I've never seen Planes, Fire and Rescue. I'd love it if it was just a sequence of bits, just fucking sewn together. Like sorry guys.
This doesn't make sense,
especially because I know the second one's got like more sort of like not niche character, like stereotypes in it. So there's just like a big Mexican plane. One of them was like, guys, we got like this Mexican bit that we just don't know where it fits in the first film.
It's cool. Let's just throw it in.
It's slightly racist, but whatever.
It's cool. It's a plane. It's not a person.
That's true.
But yeah, so are we still doing sequels that are good or?
No, it's like it's just a mess. Films are a mess, mate.
I suppose this we're
stale at the moment.
Matt, what films are you looking forward to this year? 2017, God's year, 2017.
God, now you're making me have to get my phone out to see what stuff I'm actually enthusiastic.
Are you looking forward to Rock Dog?
Excuse me?
Animated hit film Rock Dog.
Can you explain the premise to me?
It's a dog.
Is this coming out to rival Sing?
I mean, I guess.
Have you seen that baby animation that's coming out?
Oh, the Boss Baby.
Boss Baby.
With Michael, is it Michael? Alec Baldwin. Yeah. That looks dope.
I legit laughed at the trailer for that one.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't want to. The second it opened its mouth and it was Alec Baldwin, I was like, I'm sold. I'm in.
Well, like, who's producing it? Is it
DreamWorks.
Okay, it is a DreamWorks baby. So, damn it, I thought it was going to be the same people that brought out Secret Life of Pets, because
That was Illumination.
it was Illumination.
They're big on Sing now.
Yeah.
For anyone who hasn't seen Sing,
I haven't seen it. I've seen the trailers.
just watch the trailer.
And that's the film.
That's the whole. Because my friends and I definitely didn't watch an online pirate copy over
You would
Christmas.
never do that.
No, I'm a good boy.
No. And if you did, it'd only be whilst you're in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yes, the version we watched was like filmed in Indonesia, which was because like they bring out filmed in Indonesia so they can get the Oscar nom, and then like leave it for ages in the Western world where real people are gonna go.
Why don't we live in Indonesia?
Exactly, we'd get so many like hot picks, and like our market just wouldn't be recognized by Hollywood. It'd be great.
Well, due to my lack of 3G,
I could watch Pixels as many times as I wanted in Indonesia.
how many times have you watched Pixels, Adam?
5 in the cinema.
Best film of all time.
Pixels?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Thanks for that.
That's a kick.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of
See,
the
I'm going to disagree with you
You
there.
can't disagree.
I can.
Just watch it.
Because I'm the host.
I'm going to take a firm middle ground on Guardians of the Galaxy and say...
No, because at best I sit in the middle ground, but I'm more than aware that it's a damn good film, but like it's not.
What's the film?
It's, oh, you're a beautiful boy.
Yeah.
For the purpose of the tape, Matt has just handed me a screen full of films that I'm actually looking forward to this year.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to list them. We're turning this into a quiz show now.
Okay, cool.
Go down there.
Jim.
It's fine. It's really broken.
Sweet.
First up on Matt's list, Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
No.
Oh.
No.
No.
Controversial.
It's going to be a firm no. It's a no from me, and
It's
it's
a
a no
very
from him.
good yes from me.
It's a very good yes. What did you think of the Force Unleashed?
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that too.
I'm
For what reason?
When I left the cinema...
I had to sit there for 10 minutes just to contemplate what I've actually watched.
Yeah. Did we watch it together? Or?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We went as a big harem to the cinema.
Oh, it was.
Like 5 of us sat across the front row, and I left halfway through to just go release all the piss that film poured into me.
And are you sure that wasn't just overpriced bevies?
I left specifically at the moment that Ray did the Austin Powers gag with the Stormtrooper. Where the place is like set to explode, and then he's hypnotized by her force powers, maybe.
Maybe.
Because they didn't really explain.
No, they didn't explain a whole lot, but you know, that's why we've got the Last Jedi.
Have you watched all the films?
Yeah.
And you still didn't understand?
Yeah,
Mate.
In fact, Adam's got one up on that because Adam has seen the Star Wars Christmas special and also
yeah.
Rogue One.
Star Wars Christmas Special is my favorite Star Wars film. I'm not joking.
Have you seen it, Matt?
Matt, it's terrible.
It's the best.
Do you love Chewbacca?
Yes.
Then you're gonna love Chewbacca's wife, grandpa, and son.
What are their names, Adam?
The Itchy is the grandpa, Marla is the wife, and Lumpy is his Chewbacca's son, Lumpy.
Lumpy. This is a real thing.
It's great and it's horrible.
Right. So we've got 1 out of 3 are looking forward to Star Wars. Also, don't feel bad about that.
Yeah.
Don't let us make you feel bad about being excited because we're both still going to watch it.
I'm just a snob. I watched Rogue One twice and I fucking hate that film.
I was excited for it. Oh, it's fine. They probably always broke his staffs. Next up, I don't know whether this is in any particular order.
No, of course not.
We've got Logan with Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
No.
Not Mel Gibson, sorry. Hugh Jackson, sorry.
Yeah.
Did I say Hugh Jackson?
Jackman.
Hugh
Jackson. That's what he provides.
He provides huge action.
Huge action is as huge
There we
action
go.
does.
There you go.
You've made me look right, Stu.
No. If anything, we're stupid.
Yeah.
That's looking pretty dope.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Like the trailer was like really dark, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have Deadpool in it," which like I want that.
Yeah.
I like Deadpool and Wolverine together in comics.
Mm.
But, like the trailer looked really serious, and if they're gonna have Deadpool in it, I don't know how good that film is.
No, because they'll do the Deadpool Red Band trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then
Like it's gonna turn that one with like Johnny Cash's hat. It would be really serious and sad. And then it would just be like, whoa, here's Deadpool, guys! He's gonna look at the camera and wink a bit.
fourth wall. So as well as that, we've got like Beauty and the Beast. We've got Kong Skull Island, which
I'm
has
looking forward to that.
Kong Skull Island has got one of the most beautiful posters for it. ever. I will shit you not. That is that. I'm sorry. Everybody Google it. If you're watching this, Google the Kong Skull Island poster.
For reference of the tape, it's the one with
Where?
The one that's like Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, the one that looks, for the reference of the tape, it looks like Apocalypse Now.
Yeah. That's such a good looking poster. That is a good looking poster.
Like, Legendary let us down with Godzilla, and like, but this has got John C. Reilly in it as Taquito from Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
So like, I want that.
I've been here for many years.
On the island.
I used to live in a mall. And then we got Spider-Man Homecoming, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Justice League, Lego Batman movie, Alien Covenant.
Can we all go see the Lego Batman movie?
Yeah, I actually want to see it.
Let's just all go.
I wasn't particularly keen on the Lego movie.
I hate the Lego movie.
Marvel's
Let's go see Lego
pushing
Batman.
so many out this year.
Yeah, pushing is probably the word to
To be
emphasize
fair,
there.
Sony are making Spider-Man, so it's probably going to be shit, even though I want it to be good.
I want it to be good. I like the new Spider-Man boy.
Right?
Well, they've got like the rights from Marvel. No, Marvel got the rights from Sony to use him, so I think they're like letting. Well, it's gonna have Robert Downey Jr. in it. And it's gonna have, like, the Disney touch now, so I'm hoping that saves it from Sony's grubby little hand.
Can we call it the Disney Tickle?
The Disney tickle.
The Disney
I want a
tickle.
Disney tickle.
I'd love that.
I want.
We also have huge names like Alien, John Wick, which I've never seen.
John Wick 1 is dope.
I've
It's
never seen
amazing.
John Wick. I will watch it now
my
because I've had two soft boys tell me to. Thor Ragnarok, Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
2049.
Yeah, Blade Runner.
I'm interested because like Blade Runner is a really fucking good film.
Is it still gonna
have? It's still got Harrison Ford in
Still got Harrison Ford in it. Okay.
and like, but that's the issue. Is like
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I really like Pirates. I'm really serious.
Yeah.
Putting them out a bit now, though, aren't they?
Well, yeah. Baywatch, Wonder Woman, which could be good.
Maybe.
It's
a DC film.
It's like on a very thin, fine rope.
I really like the theme tune that they used in Batman vs Superman. Like that was fucking sweet. Go home, children.
Unless you are home.
And yeah, and just pause this. Listen to the one Justice League theme. Batman vs Superman.
Sorry.
It's fucking rad. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon. And it's the only good thing about DC's cinematic universe so far. So,
Well, I'll tell you what. The biggest one to come out this year. Transformers: The Last Night.
thank fuck. There was
Oh no! Don't get confused. This isn't the last film.
No, of course not. Well, why would it be?
No.
I was so worried because there wasn't a Transformers film last year.
I got scared.
My dick shriveled up
Oh,
and fell off
I can
because
see.
there wasn't a Transformers film last year. I needed one. I needed one so hard.
I needed a reason to go and have my wallet taken away from me.
I wanted to go to a View Cinema and pay £15 for a ticket so that I could watch a Transformers film.
To any of my friends back home that are listening to this, which I doubt,
Hi guys.
a few of you were really in the same mind as me about going to watch Transformers. I regret every moment of it. I regret every moment of it.
Got Wahlberg.
I regret it. I don't
regret Wahlberg too.
I don't ever want. Again.
Don't you want Marky Mark and his funky bunch of robots to come
I
and
don't want
save
any
you from?
fucking bunch of robots. Robots. Yeah. So that's films.
The robots.
There's probably way more coming out because the phone that you showed me only had like 25, and I know for a fact that's probably like DreamWorks for the year.
They said that on New Year, January 1st, Hollywood came out and said, this year, guys, there's only 25 films coming out.
Ever?
In
What about
2017?
But what about Cannes?
No.
No.
There's only 25 films coming out this year, and they're all shit.
Well, I mean, I could have told you that.
Rings.
Rings.
We gotta go see Rings, boys.
What's Rings?
Hold hands. It's the ring.
The Ring, but it's called Rings.
Oh, it's a plural now.
Yeah.
There's more than one ring.
Does that mean there's a possibility that several TVs might have something crawled out of it?
I think so.
Oh, that's spooky.
The marketing for it's been pretty heavy-handed.
It's in the most popular films of 2017.
Oh, okay. Well,
But it is
next
alongside
to...
50 Shades.
Okay.
To be fair, 2017 hasn't really. I mean, it's only it's February 2nd, 3rd when we're recording this. I feel like 2017 hasn't really got off the ground yet.
No, not at all. It's almost like we're only like 33 days into it. But yeah, I feel like 2017 could be a good year for media. Depending on where you're from, I guess. But
Let's not get politics, guys. We've
no,
already
no,
spoken
no.
about ISIS.
Oh, okay, that's a fair point.
Hold on to your seats.
Gotti.
June 16,
Uh-huh.
Cars 3.
Oh,
Fuck.
oh,
Shit.
oh, thank.
Wish my dick didn't fall off when Transformers didn't come out last year. We're gonna go see it. We're gonna go see Lightning McQueen deal with millennials.
Yeah, dude, happily, you know.
He crashed.
Well, I mean, we've got Despicable Me 3.
Sweet. I love the Minions.
I will probably go and watch that anyway. Dunkirk, which looks pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll be an interesting.
Lowriders. Oh my god, a drama set in East LA world of vintage car customizers. Sold!
It's like they made
It's a film about me. I want it. We're gonna watch it.
Let's go watch it. Let's break into Hollywood.
I feel like this has suddenly turned into Welcome to the Basement. If you don't know what that is, I highly recommend you
We
watch
watched
it.
an episode once.
It's very, very. I love Welcome to the Basement.
Go home, children.
Unless you are home.
Still.
If you've just left the house after going home,
Turn around.
leave again. Go home again.
Another Smurfs movie.
Okay, so yeah, once.
Village.
This one's a reboot, though.
Is it?
Yeah. It's fully animated this time, which is better because then we don't have to look at Hank Azaria's ugly face. Sorry, Hank.
We mean that.
I'm not sorry at all. So we got some exciting prospects for the now.
For the now.
But what about the past, Jim? Because we got another question.
Have we?
We did. I pressured some of my own loved ones for questions.
Oh, that's good.
Last night. So Gitanna asks.
Hi, Gitanna.
Hi, babe. She says,
Let's just.
if you were stranded on a desert island and could choose 3 90s sitcom characters to be stranded with you, who would you pick?
Dr. Phil,
Dr. Phil.
Seinfeld,
The Dr. Phil?
the Dr. Phil.
The real man?
Yes.
The sitcom, not sitcom Dr.
No,
Phil?
actual Dr. Phil.
Okay, cool.
Seinfeld and Ray Ramone's brother.
Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett.
Fuck you. He was my number one pick.
Also, another good voice actor, Matt.
Yeah, and guess what? He's El Chupacabra in Planes, Fire and Rescue.
Oh,
It's
well,
almost like everything we spoke about has had a
full circle.
through line.
we're just taking a moment to enjoy our delicious Coke brand
Yeah,
product.
don't forget.
Matt, you really enjoyed your delicious Coke brand product.
Matt, if you were to have 3 words to say about a Coke brand product to our audience, what would you say?
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Vanilla-y.
Ooh, that's a word.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Delicious again.
deliciously delicious.
That's... You can't beat that, guys. You're going to have to buy one now.
You have to go out and buy a Coke brand product. So yeah, like, you fucking stole one of my picks to be on this desert island.
Well, I will accept if you think we will do like some like football transfer.
Oh, yeah.
Our transfer will be
I'll give
on.
you 3 million for Brad Garrett.
I'll give you 3 million for Brad Garrett. I feel like you might be paying too much. Let's make this a thing. So my island, your island, and Matt's island are all situated close to each other, where we can see and do smoke signals to each other in a cute way.
I like that. That's
And
Calls.
every month or so.
That's on the rampage.
Every like month or so, we can exchange our desert island boys
I like
girls.
this. I like this exchange. So you've got Brad Garrett. I get mine now.
Okay, so
What I like is he'll come over in his little pedalo. We'll have one peddler between us.
and that's how we transfer the people.
Exactly.
I love it.
But like, it's like that quiz where you got like a chicken, a fox, and a bag of corn. Like, you can't leave Brad Garrett alone with Dr. Phil because he'll eat him.
This is just like Old Maid.
And you have to, you have to pass. You have to pass Brad Garrett. Sorry, for JoJo fans, Jim and I watched the Pylon episode yesterday.
It was great.
So the Old Maid reference really hit me.
Oh, I feel like I've got an idea for a bit next, but carry on.
So like, yeah, you gotta like tactically send your celebrities over.
Yeah,
Well,
we
always,
stay
like,
on our Celebrity Love Island, and it's Celebrity Exist Island because I'm not ever gonna want to be in a relationship with the real Dr. Phil.
I want to be in a relationship with Brad Garrett.
That's a fair point.
I want him to call me Ray though.
Hey Ray.
Hey Ray, how's it going?
So yeah, I've got my Brad Garrett.
$300, and I'm like, this is a desert island, Brad.
I've just realised that I've actually made a mistake in my choosings. So I'm going to go for actual sitcom Dr. Phil.
Okay.
And who else did I say? Brad Garrett and Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld. You're going to have the Jerry Seinfeld?
The Jerry Seinfeld, because I need somebody I can talk to about cars.
He's going, what's an hour?
Okay, I've heard this a million times. Get the pedal out!
It's 90s Jerry Seinfeld as well.
He's got the hair. He could give me a perm.
West Island, there's nothing on it.
So, yeah, that's me. Adam, Matt.
You don't know anything about 90s sitcoms?
Well, we got some suggestions for you.
It's cool. No, this opens up 3 slots for us to just fill with.
All right, go on, Adam. You do yours.
Well, you've already got Dr. Phil, and I want a Phil as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's a good Uncle Phil.
Exactly.
That's a good Uncle Phil.
I want an Uncle Phil.
You want an Uncle Phil? Well, that's why we have this FIFA transfer schedule situation going on.
But I'm sure that we'll have issues with him pedaling across.
I mean, no.
No, is that?
We can just cast them off.
That's fat joke. Matt, just 'cause he's a big boy.
No, well, it doesn't matter if they're dead.
No, it's the 90s.
Yeah, it's the 90s. They're still alive. Which doesn't mean that we're of our 90s age, because, like, that would make me about 5. Yeah.
Maximum 6.
So yeah, we're at our current ages. I feel like everybody knows this.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Matt, you stole my
Shit! Did you actually have? Was it Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Melissa Joan Hart.
Melissa Joan Hart. I knew it was 3 Barrel.
It's fine. If you have Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I'll have Clarissa. No, she's young then. I don't want that. I was going to say Clarissa explains it all, and she could explain it all to me.
Oh, actually, I have one character who I want with me for the entire time.
Yeah.
Coconut Head from Medically Classified School Survival Guide. I want him, just him. Everybody can have whoever. I don't care. I want Coconut Head.
Okay, cool. So I've got Uncle Phil, some variant of Melissa Joan Hart, but not now Melissa Joan Hart.
No.
Which is also what I'll say to her quite a lot. Like, not now, Melissa Joan Hart. I've got to send Uncle Phil across and get Jerry Seinfeld in return. And we'll be able to hear on the horizon, like,
Yeah.
When you say, Jerry, I want to trade you for someone else, he'll go, what's the deal?
It's fine. It's fine.
It's not funny. I'm laughing real hard.
So who have you got?
I've got Uncle Phil, Melissa Joan Hart,
which is quite the combo.
Will and Grace.
Oh, they count as a singular.
Yeah.
They are an entity.
Will and Grace are just one person.
If we're having singular, I'm having Keenan and Kel then.
Fuck! Oh! Wow!
Damn that.
Oh, damn! That is the. I can't think of anything better than that.
Trump me.
Does he bring orange soda though?
He loves orange soda.
He does. He does.
He might go stir crazy if he doesn't get it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find a source of oranges. See, the advantage I've got with Coconut Head from Medically Classified School Survival Guide is that I can break open his head.
Yeah.
And I can drink the coconutty goodness from the insides as a last resort, and then I'll die. But like, I don't want to be the last guy. What about?
What I like about Keenan and Kel is that they could also make you good burgers.
Oh,
yeah.
I think I've trumped everyone here.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, another good one would be one of TV's favourite dads, and that would be Bryan Cranston in Malcolm in the Middle.
No, that was 2002, Jim.
What?
Yeah.
I thought that was started in 1998. What the fuck?
It was 2002.
Oh, well, okay, I retract that.
Sorry, Bryan Cranston. He was in Seinfeld, though, as the dentist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever, don't care anymore.
So you've got Keenan and Kel.
I have a list here of 90s sitcoms that I had just waiting around, just because I was doing some history. So if you have any top picks from these shows, I'm just going to blast through them. Friends.
Oh.
You could have Johnny Trombone. He doesn't share snacks though, so that's
going to be a problem.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I've got Uncle Phil.
Oh no, Saved by the Bell went in the 90s, was it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So I can have the whole cast.
No, you can only have 3.
But I want everyone.
You want everyone? Saved by the Bell?
Do you just want to be in Saved by the Bell, Matt?
Yeah, but not with Screech because he's.
You know who we
Not with Screech.
You know who we've completely disregarded? of 90s sitcoms? Frasier.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to pick Frasier.
I mean, do I want to live with Frasier though?
Yes!
No, because
I would live with Frasier and Niles, and I would be happy.
I'd drink a coconut and he'd be like, no, that's not a vintage coconut at all. You have to have a good bouquet on your coconut. And I'd be like, listen, Frasier,
I've got a cleansed palate. I've eaten loads of sand.
Frasier, this is a desert island. And he'd be like, fine, I'll be taking the first pedalo out of here. But he'd like have like a Benz, like a pedalo Benz or something like. I'd take Martin Crane. He'd be pretty real with me.
Yeah, you'd have to help him get around though.
You'd have to bring Eddie as well.
That's good. You can eat the dog.
Saved. We've discussed Everybody Loves Raymond. Boy Meets World.
Didn't watch a lot of Boy or any
huge
Boy
fan of
Meets World.
that really. I do like Corey though. Sabrina. We've had Sabrina.
We could have
Jim. Shit. Sorry, Matt. Go.
Ant and Dec from Grange Hill.
Was that a comedy? Was that a situational comedy? Or was
The acting was a comedy.
You know who else we fucking missed? Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Oh,
right. Or like maybe.
No, I wouldn't have Tim the Toolman Taylor. I'd have the neighbour.
You'd have the neighbour whose name I've forgotten.
Yeah, because you would never see him, but he'd always give me helpful information.
That's true.
He'd be like a tooltip in a game.
I think maybe in this sort of game that we have where we're on these desert islands, which we've really just broken the rules on here.
Sorry, Jatana.
Sorry, I'll make it up to you. I kind of want Tim the Toolman Taylor.
I feel like he would be an asset.
The adjudicator, like maybe he has his own like smaller island in the center, and when it's time to swap celebrities, we just hear like,
and I'll be like, that's the klaxon.
We have like 30 minutes to get our celebrities across on a pedalo, or they get destroyed. Like, he just comes on with a jackhammer.
Eviscerated.
And he's like, oh. I'm like, shit, no, Tim's coming. Stop.
Oh, actually, guys, we haven't figured out a name for this episode yet.
We'll figure it out. I want Tim the Toolman too. Sorry, a really mesmerizing gif of his face.
I think we've gone past 3 now each.
This just turned into if we had our own island.
If we could meet anyone from the 90s, who would it be? Tony Shalhoub from Wings.
I'd have the entire cast of Firefly.
That's 2000.
Fuck!
Sister. You get both sisters for that one.
Yeah. What about Raven? No, that was thousands.
Was it? I think it was. Yeah, it was.
It was thousands.
She was a celebrity in the 90s, though. There's a Muppets special where they go to. It's like when Disney bought the Muppets.
Just to remind you guys,
they do a special where like they all go to Kermit's swamp, and he's like, "Oh, you can meet my family, guys," and like everyone's like, "No, we're going to Disneyland because it's like next to your swamp, you fucker." So they go without him, and then Kermit goes all sad to try and find his friends, but instead he finds like a 2-year-old Raven Simone. They sing a song together, and then they go to Mickey Mouse's office, and I kid you not, they just fucking sign away the Muppets' rights in this TV special to an animated Mickey Mouse. See, it's really confusing.
I don't know whether you're watching a series of unfortunate events.
Seen the whole thing
on Netflix?
Yes.
Worst program ever.
I'm gonna cry, but we're gonna hold that for later. We're just gonna talk about it.
You're leaving right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, can we give it a celebratory? We're not ending the show right now, but Matt has become dearly departed.
Yeah.
It's been lovely having you, Matt. You're a beautiful boy and you're a busy boy, and we understand.
An unfortunate event where Matt has to leave. So
goodbye.
After telling me one of my favourite shows at the moment is bad.
Yeah.
The accent's cringy.
You're cringy.
Oh, but we love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Peace out. Oh shit! I didn't think of Star Trek.
Yeah,
this is a sitcom to me. Bye.
Bye, Matt. Oh, lost a good boy.
We've lost a good boy. But yeah, so we're going to move the chairs around a little bit just so we can get some audio spread.
Hands.
I've also launched my phone miles away.
Sorry for all those waveforms just then.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so bad news, Adam.
Yeah.
Matt's Island has gone under.
Matt's Island, I sunk it because I didn't like series of unfortunate events. Because I'm a fascist in that regard.
Yes. So now it's just me and you.
Mm-hmm. Let's get to the real nitty-gritty of these 90s sitcoms.
Okay.
Oh, I thought maybe I'd have like I'd like come up from the top of my mind, like a big gun to
Well,
pick
no,
out
because
there,
we
like,
nailed the
actually.
big guns like instantly.
Yeah. And I kind of shot myself in the foot, really.
Any what about the cast of Cheers?
Roseanne.
Fuck.
Can I have John Goodman from Roseanne?
That would be cool.
I'd love to meet John Goodman.
Yeah.
I'd love to work with John Goodman and like have him act for me. Because he just gives
As
it
you.
all. As me.
John Goodman,
Just in my life story.
in the same lieu as Logan, there will be Adam, and you'll be paid by John Goodman.
I like it.
Yeah.
The people will be like, Adam was never that big. And I'll go, he is now.
And then it pans back to you behind the camera,
And
and
you're
you're
60 years old,
and you got
60 stone.
Well, no, he's lost weight.
He's lost-
He's a good-looking man. He was always a good man.
Like,
But,
he was born a good man. He had no choice in the matter.
he was always going to be a good man. He's no bad man. Yeah. Feel like it's slowed down a little bit now. Matt's not here.
He's ditches. and-
Fresh ears for our chaos. So
I can't believe Roseanne was like the one series I pulled out of.
your ass.
Yeah. Well, Roseanne Barr's ass, really.
Well, yeah. So I'm trying to do everything in my mind to prevent this from slowing down.
Well, I think we've like covered that question, and there was something I was supposed to talk about, and I've completely desert islands. Jim, we have an idea for a game.
We have an idea for a game.
We have an idea for a game, Jim.
And
And I think we were going to.
the first episode of PodKrabs is gonna be, well, the first official episode of PodKrabs is where we're gonna premiere our game idea.
Our new hot game. So like we were just in that situation there. We were millennials trapped on a desert island.
Yeah.
And you know what I fucking hate, Jim? White people. And millennial.
And millennials.
Yeah. And like a few weeks ago, we devised a really interesting Sims-esque game.
Yeah.
Where like, what did we call it?
It was Despair Island.
Despair Island.
Despair Island.
So like, what do millennials love more than pretending they hate themselves these days? Nothing. So you get a group of people, and you have to provide them with like enough resources to keep them appeased
Okay, right, hang on. I'm gonna
and alive.
Adam, you remember way more about this than me. So I'm gonna be John Game Publisher.
Not John Game Publisher.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. We shook hands.
We did.
You're gonna have to sell the Despair Island to me.
Despair Island.
Is there an apostrophe after the D?
I think so. It'll be artsy in that way.
Oh, I like it.
Despair Island is a new simulator in the vein of, let's say, Civilization.
Ooh.
So don't tell Sid Meier's.
I don't think Sid Meier's is gonna present any problems
You
to it at all.
Where you and a group of young, fresh people have been zapped into existence on a new island by a bunch of baby boomers.
The accursed baby boomers.
And the point of the game is to maintain or to generate the ideal
Millennial life.
Yeah, like, you don't want them to be too happy. You gotta, like, you don't want them to kill themselves either.
No. So there's you suggesting to me that there's this happiness bar.
Yeah.
Like is it a same bar in the way that like a Tony Hawk's grind balance meter?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Would it be as gnarly?
No, it would be really sad and ironic. You want, like, the perfect level of irony on the island. What I want is, like, top tweets.
Oh,
Like, red hot tweets need to come from this island, and that will generate your income.
your turnover.
Yeah.
You're suggesting to me that I can make money from tweets, or that these millennials
No,
oh,
just attention.
just attention.
just attention.
Okay, that's fine.
And, like, for every good thing you do, they'll be like, oh, I really like that a new organic coffee shop's opened up on our island.
Oh, and so the more that you tweet about it, the more new organic coffee shops will open up on the island.
Yeah, and then soon enough Starbucks will just buy them out.
Oh, okay, but then they'll have something to complain about, which will make their happiness go down.
But they also really like Starbucks.
Yeah.
What you want, though, is, like, the tweets have got to be at a level where it's like, ironically they want to kill themselves,
Oh, okay.
but not realistically.
So, like, being in the middle would actually be wrong. You sort of want to be about 25% Like you want to be more towards
You gotta be slightly edgy to draw in more masses to your island.
That's it, yeah. And I suppose the element of danger from this is you can be edgy as fuck at 1%.
I think-
but like you trip from that, like you've gone.
I think the like fail state of the game is like if you can't feed the gods a millennial every day,
Yeah.
you have to draw more millennials to your island with tweets.
Yeah.
And like there's maybe a volcano or a deity or something where you just sacrifice a fucking millennial.
Yeah. Okay. I can get behind
I'd
this.
happily be the first one to go. And some of them would like throw themselves in voluntarily, but that would also be like a fail state on your part if you overfeed the gods.
Well, if things are like too ironic.
If their suicides stop being unironic and become real, like
Okay.
the gods be like, I'm too full, I can't.
I can't gobble up any more millennials.
Exactly. And you like cough up a bone, and it'll whoop you off.
So we're going to need other systems in here. We're going to need how are the millennials going to like? We know how they're going to like generate interest and generate more interest towards more millennials coming to the island.
Yeah.
But like they've got to eat, man. They've got to sleep. They've got to breed, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll throw that one away, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
And like they've got shop.
Yeah.
Most importantly, like, is there going to be like a Dorothy Perkins, or is there going to be a Gap?
I think they need to be happy to an extent.
Yeah.
Like if you see that meter falling on each post, it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Okay.
You click on your millennial and he's like, man, I really wish I could. I'm like legitimately down, and I wish I could like make a joke tweet about how down I am. But I don't have a phone to tweet on, so like you have to.
So we're going to need an Apple Store.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Which will be good because that will also provide us with MacBooks.
Exactly.
Which will allow video generation to generate tweets on, based on that content, which will bring in more millennials.
You're effectively making YouTube.
It's Millennial Tycoon.
Kind of, yes.
Okay. But it's called Despair Island.
Spare Island, yeah. And like we'll just populate it. What you could do if things get too happy, you can like. It's pay to play.
It's pay to play.
Pay to play.
Now, as John Game Publisher, John Game Publisher,
John Game Publisher.
pay to play, like dollar signs.
Sorry, did I say pay to play? I mean pay to win.
Oh,
Yeah.
even better.
Like, if
so, dollar signs and yen signs and Chinese dong signs, they've just appeared in my eyes.
There's a lot of dung in your eyes.
There's a lot of dong in my eyes, Adam, and now the pay to win aspect.
Yeah.
Now, what's gonna be the situation with
Okay,
that?
so say you've like accidentally made everyone a little bit too happy.
You're gonna have to drop an F-bomb on them.
You're gonna have to probably just like throw a baby boomer onto the island to just bring everyone's spirits down.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And like open up a branch of McDonald's or something. Like, but that's gonna cost you $5.99.
It's gonna cost you $5.99.
Yeah, or you can get a bundle of 100 baby boomers to use anytime.
Can we call it the baby boomer bundle?
Yes, we can. So you can buy a baby boomer bundle for only $39.99.
$39.99.
Yeah, that's
Is that dollars or pounds?
That's Chinese dong.
It's a Chinese dong.
Vietnamese dong.
Vietnamese dong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say Chinese dong doesn't actually sound right.
No, I think it's Vietnamese.
It's Vietnamese dong. So, I mean, my suggestion here is that we keep everything as $39.99. Obviously, where we will tax the fuck out of it. I mean, that wouldn't be fair to us if we didn't tax the fuck out of
We
it.
worked hard to develop this game.
But in dollars, I want it to be $39.99. In pounds, I want it to be $39.99. So that means every country is paying a different amount.
Cool. That's going to be really hard because right now the economy is so shit.
Exactly. But either way, for us, it's going to be easy for us to do the numbers of $39.99.
Absolutely, yeah.
There we go. So, also, I mean, we've got our established baby boomer, beanie China.
Okay.
Our baby boomer bundle.
Yeah.
So we're going to need other things to draw people in. Like, if we lure our
Say you can generate like a good week on Despair Island. If you get like a good week, they'll make like a funny YouTube meme compilation for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then the user gets satisfaction by watching that, and they'll go, huh.
Yeah.
That's the biggest reaction they'll get.
They'll do that laugh. That's kind of like through the nose.
Just
Yeah.
Nothing more than that though.
And like, I think in that way, Despair Island would be very rewarding. When you get to see some funny memes, probably people falling over.
Yeah, I mean, largely largely millennials falling over, trying to invent new forms of transport.
Yeah.
And agreeing that aren't Teslas.
And each will be an independent AI as well. Like someone will be like, I protest the volcano on the island because it's creating a lot of ash and pollution.
And we'll go. Well, I mean,
the volcano.
we're gonna have to get some scientists in for that, and they don't come as a part of the baby boomer bundle.
No, you're gonna have to buy the science boy bundle.
The science boy bundle.
Yeah.
So how much would that cost?
We actually need to buy a baby boomer to. You can unlock baby boomers.
Oh, is it like a
as well.
skill tree?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. So baby boomer comes first, millennial, then baby boomer, then scientist.
Well, I think no. You have to like buy a baby boomer, and then they can employ scientists.
Ah, I see. Because the baby boomers are the man, right?
Yeah. Alternatively, you can evolve a millennial into like a new age scientist.
Ah, okay. So they won't
They'll
try.
have two different skill sets.
Yeah, so a new age scientist will try and save this godforsaken volcano.
Yeah.
Whereas your millennials are just sick of it. Like they're done. They don't want it anymore.
They don't want that polluting their sky.
Like
a regular scientist, he's ready to just block the sun out.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Burns.
I mean, he already has.
Yeah.
Like, new boss, your scientist has turned. He is fucking sick of living amongst millennials that want to potentially kill themselves.
He's 60 years old and he's not in touch with society at all.
Yeah, so he's going to destroy it. Now,
this world's like the Truman Show to him and me.
Exactly. So you've got a wonderful fledgling community of disgusting millennials.
Yeah.
Like ourselves.
Who are like really jolly but also not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this scientist, your baby boomer, has employed this fucking scientist. And he's turned and he's blocked out the sun.
Yeah.
Now, how do we get past that? This is first boss. This is our tutorial boss. The rest of it will write itself clearly.
Of course.
But yeah, how do we?
Well, once the AI starts interacting with each other.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to. We just let it do its thing. We just put models in the game.
We created a society in a jar, really.
Yeah, pretty much. So like, how are we gonna beat this? How are we gonna beat this scientist? What's the
science boy? I think we could just go straight ahead and kill him.
Just kill him.
Just kill him.
But millennials don't agree with that. Like, whilst they'd happily end their own lives, the ending of other people's lives is generally frowned upon.
Yeah, and we'll just bring the tone down for everyone else.
Yeah. So we can't kill him. We'll have to like turn him with some form of new age.
Well, what we do is we like make him spend 9 weeks with like his millennial grandson. And like,
okay, I'm interested.
And like, we can make a nice YouTube video about it. About like, this old racist spent 6 years living with a person of a different ethnicity, and now he's also the same ethnicity.
Oh,
he's became black through.
I mean, so that entire transformation. I mean, that's going to generate a lot of views. That's going to be good for your island.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not solving the blocking out the sun
like
problem.
osmosis.
Everybody has died they died in 8 minutes.
If they can have a nice meme experience.
I mean, is that what we want to give them? Is that what media content today is pandering to?
What?
Are you telling me that everything today is a meme?
No! Through osmosis, he'll just be like, I want to be a part of this now. I'm going to take down that shield I put up in front of the sun and froze everyone to death.
So he's going to be like...
You made an uplifting... You showed me 6 things I didn't know about the Rugrats, and now I... What's wrong? Like, you showed me Grandpa Lou's secret porn stash in the Rugrats, and now I believe in humanity. I won't watch Seinfeld the same way again after I know these 9 things. And you'll just change. They'll change it. That's how you change his perception.
So you have to turn him. So there's no killing.
No.
Unless it's
final boss battles are like collating media and clickbait. to change his worldview. With
videos with nice pictures and fake stories on them with like pleasant music.
You've got to show him things he won't believe got past censors in his generation.
He's too busy preaching Nixon to all of these millennials. Saying, you should have taken a leaf out of Nixon's book.
And they'll go, well...
Instead of that other leaf.
6 episodes of MASH that aren't relevant anymore, but can be twisted to fit our own social views.
this mash, man.
Mash is pretty good.
Yeah.
So if you're a game, I know Mr. John Game Dev.
That's John Game Publisher.
Sorry, John Game Publisher.
You're thinking of my father.
Sorry, John Game Dev Senior. So if you at home are actually John Game Dev, please contact me because this idea is hot, guys.
This is a hot idea.
Because like not only will like people be like, oh, this is like against millennials, but they'll be like, but I also relate. Like. We can,
these people are scumbags.
We can use like the
and so am I.
We can use like the Stardew Valley engine. So I don't give a shit.
This is Stardew Valley engine.
Well, I mean, it's the Harvest Moon engine, but like,
there you go.
It's fine. So contact us. Hit me up with that if you got an idea. That's our game idea, and we want it made.
Yeah, we're going to use the power of probably Unity or Unreal 4.
Ooh!
Yeah.
It's going to look disgusting.
It's going to look disgusting. The shaders will be all off, and it's going to take lots more intense programming.
All those shops that we've like stripped of decoration to make look like warehouses.
We'll just realise that it was actually just worth doing it in Unity instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one game dev joke of the entire show, and probably the only joke of the entire show.
Okay, so Jim, did you have anything else that you wanted to add to the first official PodKrabs?
Yes.
Thanks for listening, guys. If you made it this far, we've had a real nice time together.
If you made it this far, I want to fuck you.
We both do.
I want to kiss you, and I want you to hit me up on Twitter and tell me what you thought.
And what's that Twitter, Adam?
It's @ADM_punk.
And mine is at Evil General Foo.
And you can always use the hashtag PodKrabs with a K.
I'm going for the Larry King slouch.
That's a nice. He's got
the Larry David.
You can't see this Larry King. You can't see this now, but Jim looks just like B Larry King from B Movie.
Oh. To be very accurate.
See, this is why I think it's okay for us to make these millennial jokes, because I'm not above memes either.
I'm all for memes.
I really hate.
If I get a laugh in life, then why do I care about where it came from?
Because it's a filthy meme and you should hate yourself.
No, we do want to thank everybody for listening.
Yeah, thank you for listening, and thank you if you decide to get involved.
Yeah, because honestly, tweet us anything. We love answering questions.
Yeah, and I think if you ask us things more, we won't talk as much shit.
Yeah, I mean, it was largely talking shit,
but it was nice.
It was fun. Yeah,
I had fun. Yeah. I also really needed to pee when we started this.
Do you need to pee?
Really need to pee.
Really need to pee.
Drank a whole bottle of Coca-Cola brand.
You're gonna have to go to your local staff's pub at Ember Lounge.
I'm probably going to like excrete a whole Coca-Cola brand product.
Wow, you should just put it right back into the bottle and put it back on the shelf and get your money back.
Yeah, they'll never know.
There we go.
I mean, they will, because Coca-Cola make quality products.
Quality products
that I can only highly recommend and support.
The lid's so fucking tight.
So there we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, hit us up, hit me, baby, one more time. We've been the boys. Check out @BurboCreations as well.
Yeah, massive beautiful boy.
Social medias. He's our sweetest, kindest boy.
He is so hugely. And he's such a largely lovely boy. He's entirely lovely.
He's everything about.
I'm trying to compliment him. I'm just fucking out.
Matt, we love you.
Yeah, deal with it.
We're sorry you left.
Fuck.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Are we just saying bye like that?
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Bye.